Today we're here to see the Tesco Hudl. Tesco's new 7-inch tablet running on Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. Tesco's gone with a rather good price for this kind of hardware. At £119, it's pretty much undercuts most things in the market. It's got a 1.5 GHz quad-core processor, a gig of RAM, 16 gig of storage, and an HD screen running at 1440 by 900 pixels. Means it's nice and crisp. On the physicality side of it, you've got a reasonably good build quality. There's no creaks or groans when you give it a bit of a stress test. It's relatively light, but it's got a decent weight to it, so it doesn't feel too cheap. The screen has relatively good viewing angles, and it's got both front and back cameras for chatting on Skype or taking the odd photo. Expansion-wise, you've got a micro SD slot on the side, so you've got room enough for all your movies. Whereas it's got micro HDMI out to plug straight into your TV to serve movies from things like Tesco's Blinkbox. Bundling Blinkbox in with the tablet from the get-go obviously introduces people to the Blinkbox ecosystem that's not necessarily quite as widely known as, say, Amazon's LoveFilm or Netflix. The rest of the user interface is pretty much Google as standard. There's almost no additions other than the Tesco app in the bottom left-hand corner. If you've ever used any of Google's devices, the Nexus 7, the Nexus 4, or any other Android device, you will be pretty much instantly familiar with the interface. It's as smooth and as slick as you're used to on any other tablet. There's not much perceptible lag. You've got your standard multitasking interface. You've got your standard Google apps, you've got your standard access to Google Play Store. There's nothing to say that you actually need to be a Tesco customer. You don't need a club card to use the device. In fact, if you wanted to, you could totally ignore the Tesco elements to the tablet and just use it as any other Android tablet. Competition-wise, the Hudl is up against the Google Nexus 7 and the Amazon Kindle Fire. Both keenly priced tablets, both running Android. The Hudl has the advantage and it undercuts both at £119 and runs on fairly naked Android, which means that the user experience is relatively smooth, and if anybody's used any other Android device, should be easy to get to grips with.